Hello and welcome to District Nation. We are live with a baseball stream between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are being hosted by the Nationals for a 3-game series. The Nationals took game 1 and 2. They're looking to sweep for the first time after the All-Star break. They have lost their last couple series, but here we go. They're looking for a sweep now. And it's going to be an exciting game. You have the Nationals' one starter on the mound, and Michael Soroka, who started after the second half of the All-Star game, and the game's about to start. We're getting a 12:10 start today. So early with today's stream. Excited to just talk some baseball, enjoy the day. It's camp day at Nationals Park, so there's going to be a lot more kids, so it might be a little more packed than usual. We're starting a little bit early with a pregame show today. Didn't want to do what I did last game where I came in and first pitch is being thrown as soon as I walk in. Doesn't look like we're going to have any delays. The weather is looking great today. First pitch is going to be 12:05, and weather is 84 degrees sunny from the district. And we are excited to see the Nationals go for a sweep. It's going to be Michael Soroka against Nick Lodolo. If you remember, Nick Lodolo started on the mound in the Field of Dreams game when the Reds were there. That's an interesting fact about Lodolo. We are the earliest game today, I believe. It is a Wednesday, so a lot of the games will be getaway games today. But we are probably the earliest one. Looks like there are some other 12 o'clock games, actually. And then 12:35, 1:10, 2:20. There are some games at night as well. And the person that we're going to be redirecting today probably is going to be to Pure Adrenaline Sports. He's covering a game at 1:10 between the New York Mets and the LA Angels. We might also redirect to the Dixon Way with Atlanta Braves. Those are my recommendations. Before we start, just remember the normal rules. I'm going to be behind the ESPN screen that is on the live stream right now. Just no spoilers in the chat. Enjoy. Feel free to hop into the chat. I have the things right here. Here we go. Be sure to like and subscribe. Feel free to hop into the chat and enjoy the ball game. So we're going to have a good day today. Looks like we have a couple people in. What up to anyone who's here today for this Washington Nationals and Cincinnati Reds baseball game. Getting into a good game. Looks like they're starting soon. We'll get started with those starting lineups in just a moment. But we're looking to have a nice long game today. Hopefully the Nationals can get started offensively as they have done in the past. The Nationals, for the past couple games, their offense has been their mark. Offense has been their thing. They've been scoring runs. They've been doing things, and that's what they've been doing. They've been really trying to score more runs instead of just trying to not do defense, because they're scoring 10 runs first game, 6 runs second game. That's really good. The Nationals don't usually do that in series. A sweep, hopefully. They have already won the series, so the first series win in a while. The Nationals have been struggling, but for the past few days, they've been working. They've won 3 of their last 4, and they are chopping at the Miami Marlins in the standings that we'll take a look at. Philadelphia, of course, 58-43, they're in first. 58-44 for New York, they're in second. They have more losses, so they are behind. 47-53 is the Marlins, then 44-56 is the Braves. The Nationals are getting closer every day to the Braves. They only have 3 less wins than them. A few more wins and a few more losses for the Braves, and I think the Washington Nationals will see themselves in 4th place ahead of the Braves. I thought the Braves were supposed to be good. I think everyone thought the Braves were going to be good, but here they are doing absolutely terribly. So now we'll take a look at some of the other matchups that are having today. So, of course, our game between the Reds and the Nationals, and then about to start is the Padres and the Marlins, and then, of course, the Giants and the Braves. Those are all the games starting around the same time as us, 12:05, 12:10 type of time. And then at 12:35, you have the Pirates and the Tigers. Then you have the Mets and the Angels at 1:10, and then the 2:23:10 to 4:05 type games are the Chicago Cubs taking on the Royals. Taking on the Astros, and then the Mariners taking on the Brewers. Then you have the Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins starting at 4:10. And then you have some night games at 6:40 p.m. You're going to see the Baltimore Orioles take on the Cleveland Guardians. And then at 7:05, you have Boston and Philadelphia. T. Fitz will be on the call for that. Thomas Fitzpatrick, be sure to go over them and subscribe to him. Then at 7:07, you have the Yankees and the Blue Jays. 7:35, White Sox and Rays. And at 8:05 p.m., the latest game of the night, you're going to have the Athletics at the Texas Rangers. Those are the matchups for today. Tomorrow, you have a few more afternoon games, but you do have some night games, too. You have mostly night games. There's only a few being played tomorrow. The Baltimore Orioles and Cleveland Guardians at 1:10, 6:40, Detroit and Toronto. At 7:45 is San Diego and St. Louis. At 8:10 is Athletics and Houston. And at 9:38, the Angels and the Mariners for the last game of the night. You're only going to have a few games tomorrow. Got a lot of baseball today. Hopefully we can see a good game here. We set up a goal of 5 likes last game on Monday. We did get that goal. We hit 5 likes around the bottom. But had a few viewers coming in and out during this pregame show. We're getting started in about 20 minutes now. For now, we'll look at the standings around the league. We can't really do MLB around the house because there's also no games going on. We can go call pregame shows for other games, but no one really wants to hear that. So, of course, we'll take a look at the standings in just a moment. So, we'll start with the NL. Starting, of course, we already... Here's Reds, Cardinals, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Diamondbacks, and Rockies. Rockies are doing terribly. And now looking at the NL wild card race. The 3 players who are in the playoffs right now for their divisions. Currently, the Cubs and the Brewers are tied for first place. And then you have the Dodgers and the Phillies for theirs. And the wild card, the people who are in the wild card right now are the Cubs, technically, the Brewers, the Mets, and the Padres. One of those two. It's going to be the Cubs or the Brewers. One's going to be in the wild card, one's not going to be. And then, of course, you have the other races. It is a pretty tight race, except for the 3 bottom teams. The ones who are close, the max is 10.5 games. It's Giants, Reds, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Braves. They're only 10.5 games. And then you get to the bad ones. 14 games behind is the Nationals, 14.5 is the Pirates, and 30 games behind is the Colorado Rockies. Those are the NL stats. We're going to have to take a break here real quickly to take care of something. We'll be back in just a moment with AL standings and getting ready with more pregame show right here on District Nation. Alright. Looks like the sound was working during that. Let me check something real quick. I'm going to have to mute. Alright, I'm ready to go. We're getting started. They're doing the national anthem here, and then we'll be getting going. National anthem, and then baseball game's going to happen. So we'll get started with the starting lineups and batting order, starting with the opposing team, the Cincinnati Reds, who are 52-50. Leading off, the center fielder is going to be T.J. Friedl. Batting second is going to be the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Batting third is the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Designated hitters hitting fourth, his name is Austin Hayes. Batting fifth in right field is going to be Jake Fraley. Batting sixth and playing third base will be Noelvi Marte. Batting seventh at catcher is Alex Trevino. Batting eighth in left field is Will Benson. And batting ninth is Santiago Espinal, who's playing first base. And on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds is going to be Nick Lodolo. Lodolo has a 7-6 record with a 3.33 ERA. Once again, that's Friedl, Lux, De La Cruz, Hayes, Fraley, Marte, Trevino, Benson, Espinal, with Lodolo on the mound. And now look at the starting lineup for the Nationals. Leading off at shortstop is going to be C.J. Abrams for the Nationals, who are 41-60. Batting seventh is the left fielder, James Wood. Batting third, the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Batting fourth and first base is going to be Nathaniel Lowe. Batting fifth is going to be the right fielder, Alex Call. Batting sixth at third base is Brady House. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Luis Garcia Jr. Batting eighth is the catcher, Drew Millis. And batting ninth is Jacob Young. And on the mound for the Washington Nationals is Michael Soroka. Soroka has a record of 3-7 with a 5.10 ERA. Once again, that's Abrams, Wood, Rosario, Lowe, Call, House, Garcia Jr., Millis, Young, with Soroka on the mound. So now we're going to look at the Reds field for just a second. I don't even know if I said Espinal's name right, actually. I'm going to check his first name. Santiago Espinal, yeah. Santiago Espinal is at first base. Gavin Lux is at second base. Elly De La Cruz is at shortstop. Nick Marte at third. The outfield from left to right is going to be Will Benson, T.J. Friedl, and Jake Fraley, with Alex Trevino behind the plate. The field for the Nationals is going to be behind Michael Soroka. Drew Millis is his catcher, with Nathaniel Lowe at first. Luis Garcia Jr. at second. C.J. Abrams at third. At Brady House at third. Abrams is at short. From right field to left is going to be Alex Call, Jacob Young, and James Wood. The field for the Washington Nationals. We'll be getting ready to play some baseball in just a moment. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're getting a good baseball matchup today. Or the Reds, not the Reds. The Nationals are going for a sweep for the first time in a while. They have not gone for a sweep in a while. We're getting started with the first pitch in just a moment. For now, we'll look at some game time stats. This is the 103rd game for the Reds. They're 52-50. They're 8 games behind. They're 28-2 at home, 24-28 on the road where they're playing, and they're 8-14 against the NL East. The Nationals, this is game 102 for them. They have a record of 41-60. They're 17 games behind first place in the NL East race. At home, they are 21-30. 20-30 on the road, and against the NL Central, they are 7-14, going for their 8th win against the NL Central for this game. Thank you to everyone who's here today. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If there's any mods in here, say hi to the mods. We got a good crew featuring a lot of the guys. So we're getting going in just a moment. The game's about to begin. Surprising that Pittsburgh is last in the NL Central race. I thought they would do better this season. I predict they'd be competing for a wild card spot, but here they are in dead last in the NL Central. They have a 41-61 record, just about a game just about the same as the Nationals. They have one less loss. That's the only difference. They also have Paul Skeens, so it doesn't take a guy like Paul Skeens to really make a team great. You need a team to do that. Here we go. The game's about to begin. They're done with the pregame show. We're going to get going with play-by-play in just a moment. This is your average kind of getaway game lineup. You have some subs in, some not all-day players who play 162 games a season. Rosario's playing today. Alex Call's playing today and sub per day and Lyle. Drew Millis is catching. You got those guys in. And, of course, Brady House is playing. Paul DeYoung was playing yesterday, and it is camp day, so there's dozens of camps at Nationals Park. It is packed. It does look a little more packed than it usually is. There's whole sections dedicated to camps. People are still streaming into the ballpark. There's a lot of colored shirts that are matching each other. So we've got the starting lineup going. Already a couple of likes on the stream. We have our normal 22 subscribers. Once again, the goal is 30 before preseason. We've got 9 views on the stream already. The game hasn't even started yet. Stats are looking great. So we're about 8 minutes away from the first pitch. And the Nationals have scored 16 runs in this series, 22 hits in the series. They're 10 for 30 with runners in scoring position. They've had 12 extra base hits with 10 walks. They're doing well. This has been an offensive series for them. Let's keep the offensive motivation going. Keep it grounded. Keep scoring the runs. Keep getting the first inning runs, too. And the early innings where they score runs, that's when they do best. And that's the guys like James Wood, C.J. Abrams, when they're fueling the offense, it's a good day. Of course, you have Drew Millis, who's been offensively good. Ruiz has not been around, so you get Millis and Adams a chance to play together as the players, but it's been a good day for them. You'll just excuse me for a moment. I'm going to go grab something, and I'll be back with the first pitch right here on District Nation. We'll be back for a moment. I won't even change the screen. And I'm back. We're getting ready for first pitch. We've had 14 views now. Coming up to first pitch, I have a few viewers, and be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the streams. We stream Washington Nationals baseball. We also stream Wizards basketball and Commanders football. We also stream college sports and CFL football following the BC Lions. The only streamer live right now is me, so that's surprising. Never really had this where I've had the platform to myself. We're going to get going in just a moment. A lot of camps are streaming in. But now, we are ready to give some play-by-play here. From District Nation, your broadcast on YouTube for Washington Nationals baseball, all DC sports and DC sports talk. The weather at start time is going to be 83 degrees. We're partly cloudy. We're going to get going now. Field is ready to go. Doesn't look like there's any rain on the satellite. So we're going to get some baseball today. Already 2 wins in the series, and you already have the series win. Now it's time to eat. And we have 23 subscribers. Thank you so much to that new subscriber. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Be sure to drop something in the chat. Make yourself say what's up. Make sure people know who you are. We're streaming. Is taking the mound for the Nationals. We are getting going in just a second as TJ up to the plate. We're going to get going now. I'm going to have to refresh ESPN, and it is working. Here we go. Washington Nationals. 14 games with a 3-7 record. 5.10 ERA, 72.1 innings with a 115 whip. 228 average against him. 25% K rate, 7% walk rate, and 10 home runs given up. He's into the line. The first pitch to Friedl. Right in there, called strike one, and we are underway with the first pitch of the game. Right at first pitch. End of the wind. The one from Soroka. Swing and a miss at the slurve down low, and it's 0-2. TJ Friedl, 268 average, 9 home runs, 33 runs batted in. With a 7.56 OPS, he's 2 for 7 in the series. The Reds are wearing their gray uniforms with red trim, and the Washington Nationals are wearing their white uniforms with red and blue trim. Friedl is going to face Soroka into the wind. The 0-2, swinging a fly ball left center field. Wood takes a couple steps over, and he makes the catch in the gap for the first out of the inning. First pitch was at 12:05 today. Everyone be sure to welcome in that new subscriber. Thanks to you. Shout out to you, the subscriber. Thank you. Soroka steps back on, and he's going to face the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Soroka into the wind. First pitch to Lux. High ball one. It'll be on a count. Lux, 275 average, 4 home runs with 40 ribbies. Soroka, the 1-0. High and outside ball 2. It'll be a 2-0. So you know, subscriber, just don't spoil in the chat. We'll have some fun today. Soroka into the line. The pitch to Lux. Swinging a line drive into center field. That's a base hit for Gavin Lux. First hit of the game is going to go to Lux. So now there's a runner on first for Elly De La Cruz. De La Cruz switch hitter is going to hit from the left side. Austin Hayes is on deck. Cruz steps in to face Soroka pitching as a righty. He sets. Here's the pitch to De La Cruz. Swinging a ground ball. This is the first baseman low. He will tag the bag and go to short with it. And that's a 3-6 double play to end the top of the first inning. Low tagged the bag and then fired it over to Abrams for the 3-6 double play. So that'll end the inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. There's 1 hit, no one left on. Red 0 Nationals coming up. Immediately, right in the top of the first inning. And now, the Nationals will hit. We've already gained a subscriber today. We're slowly climbing to 30. So it's going to be exciting when we finally hit 30. That'll be a fun day. I'll make sure to have a special stream for it. Trying to find a post-game show that a Nats fan does on YouTube or something that I can redirect to after every game. But I couldn't find one. So we're here doing our own game. So we've up to 23 subscribers on the day already. And we have a few people watching. Be sure to hit that like button. That person hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So we're going to the bottom of the first inning. As you know, ESPN's a bit ahead of me. We're already at 18 views on the day total. Pretty good day. So Abrams is going to hit, facing Nick Lodolo. One hit for the Reds back in the top of the first inning, but that turned into a double play. A lot of camps here for the Nats game. Abrams is going to step in from the left side to face Nick Lodolo, who does have a sidearm type of arm slot. He did a couple years ago. Haven't seen him pitch since then live. He'll face C.J. Abrams. Lodolo is a lefty facing Abrams the lefty. Lodolo sets. He goes into the wind. First pitch to Abrams. Swinging a fly ball foul down the left field line and out of play. As I know, Lodolo has a weird arm slot, but he has 20 games this season. He does have a complete game. 7-6 record with a 3.33 ERA. 113.2 innings worked with a 108 whip, 233 average against him. He's given up 16 home runs. Here's the pitch to Abrams. Called strike 2 right in there with an 81-mile-an-hour curveball. So it'll be no 2 count. Lodolo into the wind to pitch to Abrams. Swing a ground ball foul. So it'll be 0-2 still. Almost down first baseline. Lodolo throws a four-seamer, a curveball, a changeup, and a sinker. Lodolo into the wind. The 0-2 to Abrams. Swing and a miss at a curveball low and in the dirt, and that's the first strikeout for Lodolo. Abrams swung at a bad pitch for the first strikeout. So that'll bring up James Wood. Wood facing Lodolo, the fellow lefty. Lodolo into the line. First pitch to James Wood. Right in there, called strike 1 with a 94-mile-an-hour sinker. It'll be an 0-1 count. Wood hitting .272 with 24 home runs, 70 runs batted in with an .896 OPS. Here's the pitch from Lodolo. Swinging a line drive into center field. That'll dunk in for a base hit in front of the center field of Friedel. And James Wood is on first base with a knock here in the bottom of the first inning. So he gets a knock immediately. So now the Nationals have a runner on first with 1 out. Same situation the Reds had last inning. So now it'll be Ahmed Rosario, the DH, the righty, to face Lodolo. Lodolo sets. Here's the pitch to Ahmed. Swing and a miss through the curveball, and it'll be an 0-1 count. Should be an 0-1 here. Here's the pitch to Ahmed. It is low and outside, ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Button. Hit that subscribe button. Lodolo steps back onto the rubber. He comes set. Here's the 1-1 to Rosario. Swinging a line drive foul down the left field line. It'll be 1-2. He really turned on that one. Rosario does have a home run off of Lodolo back on May 3rd. So let's see if he can recreate that. That was in Cincinnati. Now they're back in D.C. for this noon game. Lodolo sets the 1-2 to Rosario. This is a chopper foul. He check swung. So it'll be 1-2 still. So it'll be 1-2 with 1 out. Wood leads away from first with 1 out. Lodolo sets. Here's the 1-2 to Rosario, and Lodolo picks over. No tag by first baseman Espinal. So Wood will be on first still. Lodolo comes set. The 1-2, and he goes over again. So no pickoffs left now. He's used 2. If he messes up one more time, Wood gets second. So I assume Wood could be going on this play. It'll be a 1-2 from Lodolo. As he comes set facing Rosario, the DH, Wood with a pretty good lead. He's going, the 1-2. High ball 2, Wood down to second, and he slips, and he's out at second. Wood kind of slid early because he slipped, and he's caught stealing. So Wood, it's not very slick, so we were not able to glide on it. When Wood went, he thought he'd glide, but it just kind of stopped, and Lux was able to tag him. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Here's the 2-2 to Rosario. Swinging a fly ball into right field. Right fielder Fraley will get under it, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. So not a good break by the Nationals with that not very slick dirt or Wood messing up on the slide. Soroka will head right back out for the top of the second inning. A scoreless first inning. As we go to the top of the second. One hit for the Nationals. They do not leave anybody. So we'll go to the top of the second. We got a few viewers in. We've gained a subscriber today. So already a good day because we had a good. So we're headed into the top of the second inning. And it's going to be Austin Hayes to lead off the designated hitter, and then Jake Fraley, and then Noelvi Marte will hit. That's 4, 5, and 6 for the Reds. As we get ready to go to the top of the second. That slide was not good by Rosario. Don't know why he slid like that. So now, we'll get ready with the top of the second inning. Here we go. Nationals and Reds. So it's going to be Austin Hayes, the designated hitter. He steps into the plate. He will face Soroka for a second inning of work. Terry Francona is the manager for the Reds. Miguel Cairo, the manager for the Nationals. He's an interim manager. Soroka steps onto the rubber. Into the line, the first pitch to Austin Hayes. That's a curveball, strike one called on the slurve. So it'll be no 1 count immediately. So it'll be no 1 with no outs. Soroka, the 0-1. Right in there, called strike 2, and it'll be an 0-2 count. So the 0-2 with no outs. Soroka steps onto the rubber. He goes back into the line. The 0-2. Swinging a foul down the third baseline, and it'll stay 0-2. So it'll be 0-2. We'll go back to the line. The 0-2 to Hayes. Check swing. They'll appeal. No, says first base umpire James Jean over at first base. So it'll be a 1-2 count. Soroka. Pitch to Hayes. Swinging a fly ball. This one will be in fair territory. Lowe gets under it. He'll make the catch on the infield for the first out of the inning. So Lowe, the first baseman, makes the catch, and now it's going to be Jake Fraley. The series to play the Twins and have a West Coast swing. Here's the first pitch to Jake Fraley. Swinging and a foul. Back, and it'll be 0-1. Of a West Coast swing. They'll play the Minnesota Twins and then come back to play the Astros. Well, they'll play the Astros in Houston, and that'll be the end of the West Coast swing. It'll be 0-1. Soroka back into the wind. The 0-1 to Fraley. Swing and a miss. Right through the fastball high in the zone. It'll be 0-2. 0-2 with 1 out. Soroka will go back in the line. The 0-2 to Fraley is low and outside. Ball 1. So it'll be 1-2 with 1 out. Soroka will go back in the wind. He kicks and deals, and it's high, ball 2. So it will be a 2-2 count. This would be 2-2. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. First strikeout on the day for Soroka is of Jake Fraley, and it's looking backwards K for the second out of the inning. 23 subscribers. Good day already. We've gained a subscriber. We've had a few viewers throughout the entire day, so Fraley goes down looking. That'll bring up Noelvi Marte, the third baseman. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swinging a fly ball, fouled on the right field line. So it'd be an 0-1 to Noelvi Marte, who's hitting .278 with 6 home runs. Soroka, the 0-1 to Marte. Swing and a miss. Right past him with a fastball, and it'll be 0-2. Soroka steps back onto the rubber. He will go back into the wind. He kicks and deals to Marte. Called strike 3 with the slurve. Another called strike 3 for Soroka. The second strikeout of the day for him. 2 strikeouts in the inning. No hits. No runs. And no runners left on base as we go to the bottom of the second inning. It's still 0-0. Feel free to join in the chat whenever you want to. I'll show your messages on the board. Do have a few people watching right now. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning where Nathaniel Lowe will lead off, then Alex Call will hit, and then the third baseman, Brady House, young talent. And Brady House. We have actually a few people watching now, a lot more than I thought would come in today. Do have a good group today. Because I am the only live stream of a sports game right now. No Rhino, no PAS. PS game starts at 1. We'll be redirecting there after the game. Hopefully he's still live when we get over there. So, we'll go to the bottom of the second inning. First baseman Nathaniel Lowe is going to hit. He's going to face Lodolo, the fellow lefty. A lot of camps are here at this game. All of them are wearing their matching shirts or whatever shirt they're wearing for their camp. Lodolo will step onto the rubber, and Nathaniel Lowe is going to hit. In the 20th season of Washington Nationals baseball, an interesting fact. This is the 20th anniversary. They've been doing stuff to celebrate it all season. Lodolo goes into his quick step back wind. The pitch to Lowe. Swinging a ground ball. This one will be an easy play for Lux, and he'll fire it over to first, and that's the first out of the inning. So that's first out. It's going to be Alex Call now. You got a few people in right now. Be sure to hit that like button. We're trying to hit 30 subscribers also, so hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 30 by preseason time. Here's the first pitch to call. Right in there, called strike one. It'll be an 0-1 count. Preseason is on August 8th. The first game is the night game. Lodolo back in the line. The 0-1 to call is outside ball one. It'll be a 1-1 count. 30 views on the day. Thank you, everybody. Lodolo goes back into the line. The 1-1 to call. Swing and a miss right through it, and it'll be a 1-2 with one out. Alright, so it'll be 1-2. Call, who's hitting 275. He's had limited at-bats. Lodolo steps back onto the rubber. Into the line. The 1-2 to call. Swinging a fly ball. Hit out to shallow right field. The right fielder Fraley's coming in. He'll make the catch a few steps in from the infield. So that is the second out of the inning. It'll be Brady House now. So Brady House is going to hit. He's hitting 278 with 2 bombs, 13 RBI, 687 OPS. 4 for 8 in the series, having a good 500 series. Here's the first pitch from Lodolo. Called strike one. So it'll be an 0-1. Here's the pitch from Lodolo. Down low, ball one. It'll be a 1-1 count. It's going to be Lodolo facing House. Lodolo back into the line. The 1-1 to House. Swing and a miss. A big hack from House, and it'll be a 1-2 count. House wearing eye black in today's game. He wears number 55 on his back. Lodolo goes back into the line to the pitch to House. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. That one will go well foul. So we'll stay at 1-2. Lodolo goes back into the wind. Here's the pitch to Brady House. Just outside ball 2, and Brady House will live another life. So it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Lodolo. Swinging a line drive at the shortstop, and it gets through into center field. Brady House has his 5th hit of the series, and that's a 2-out knock into left center field. So that's an easy single for House into left center. So Nationals will have Luis Garcia Jr. hit now. House just roped that into left center field. So there's a 2 outs and a runner on first in Brady House. It's going to be Luis Garcia Jr. to face Nick Lodolo. First pitch to Garcia Jr. Swinging a ground ball. This one will be at the second baseman, Lux. He'll throw it over to first to get the 3rd out of the inning. So that'll be the 3rd out. Nathaniel Lowe. They're showing the double play that they had back in the 1st inning. I think they're just showing some highlights, but we'll now go to the top of the 3rd inning. After a single, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. It's 0-0. So we're going to the top of the 3rd inning, and it's 4 zeros have been put in each half inning so far. Got 23 subscribers. Our goal is 30 by our preseason broadcast. Reminder, that's on August 8th. It's our preseason baseball broadcast. August 8th at 7:15 p.m. Start time is 7:30, I believe, for the game. And, of course, September 7th is opening day for football for the Commanders. This Sunday we have a football broadcast with the Lions and Tiger Cats. We'll be covering some CFL football. We have a few people in right now as we go to the top of the third inning. And we'll go to the top of the third. The Nationals have 2 hits. The Reds have 1, and it's going to be Alex Trevino to hit for the Red Sox, and Soroka steps right back out there. First pitch to Trevino is a curveball right in there called strike 1. It'll be 0-1. So it'll be 0-1 with no outs. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swinging a fly ball. Deep left center field. Going back is Wood and Young to the track. And Wood will make the catch on the track for the first out of the inning. Deep fly ball hit by Trevino. But that's the first out of the inning now. Just a long out. So it's going to be Benson to hit now, the left fielder Will Benson. So he's going to step up to face Michael Soroka. Here's the pitch to Benson. It's outside, ball 1, and it'll be a 1-0 count. So it'll be 1-0 with 1 out. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swinging a fly ball foul, and it'll be 1-1. Soroka steps onto the rubber. He goes into the line, the 1-1 to Benson. Swinging a fly ball. Deep left center field. Way back is Young to the track, and he'll make the catch on the warning track for the second half of the inning. Big fly ball by Benson, but that's another long out. So 2 outs now, and it's going to be Espinal. Santiago Espinal, the first baseman, hitting in the 9-hole today for the Reds. We're just 2 games over 500. The Nationals have sent their record down a little. Now Espinal will foul it off, and it'll be 0-1. All the people's records, Nationals. So you're doing some damage to the Reds, surprisingly. So it'll be 0-1 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1, and it'll be a 1-1 count. So it'll be 1-1 with 2 outs. Soroka into the line, the pitch. Swing and a miss through the slurve, and it'll be 1-2. So it'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Soroka. High and inside, ball 2, and it'll be a 2-2 count. So it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Espinal. Swing to grounder, foul down the third baseline, and we'll do 2-2 again. So it'll be 2-2. And Soroka will call time, or the hitter, Espinal, will call time. So it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swinging a fly ball foul again, so we'll do 2-2. A few viewers in, be sure to hit that like button. Hit that big subscribe button. Get us to 30 before preseason. We have 3 likes. We got 5 last night. We'll get 5 again tonight, hopefully. Here's the 2-2. Way inside, ball 3. Espinal had to duck for it not to hit him. So it'll be 3-2. So it'll be 3-2, 2 outs. Soroka into the wind. To pitch to Espinal. Swinging a fly ball foul again. So good at bat worked by Espinal. So it'd be 3-2 still. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. And Soroka walked him. So Espinal draws a walk. It'll be 2 outs and a runner on first, as it's going to be TJ Friedl, who flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Soroka working out of the shuffle now. The pitch to Friedl. Runs in a side on him. It looks like it got Friedl in the foot. I believe it did. Yeah, got him in the foot pretty hard. That one must have hurt badly. Got him in the foot. So it's a hit by pitch, and there's going to be runners on first and second now. So Espinal on second and Soroka on first. So now it's going to be Gavin Lux. Soroka sets. Here's the first pitch to Lux. Down low, ball 1. Here's the pitch from Soroka, the 1-0. Is high and outside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-0 count. So it'll be a 2-0. And Soroka will back pick. So it'll be 2-0 still. So it'll be 2-0. We have a few viewers in. Be sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Our goal is 25. Or 30, sorry. So it'll be a 2-0. Soroka sets. The pitch to Lux. Right in there, called strike 1 on the outside corner. So it'll be a 2-1 count. Soroka is coming set. Here's the pitch to Lux. Swinging a fly ball out into center field. Makes Young back up a little bit, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So now they leave 2 men. They don't get a hit this time. After the walk and hit by pitch, we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's still 0-0. So it's going to be Millis, Young, and then the top of the lineup with C.J. Abrams. We have 35 views on the day. So that'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning now. Don't have anyone in the chat yet, but we do have quite a few viewers compared to our usual viewage. And we've had 38 views, and some of them are staying in. Thank you to everyone who's here right now hanging out with me today. Feel free to hit that like button. I'll do you guys a favor real quickly so you can chat. I'll turn off subscribers only mode for a little while, and then we'll turn it back on. I just want to get people in the chat. So we'll be turning off subscribers only mode for a little while, just to fun. Now, anyone can send messages in the chat for the stream now. Anyone can send messages. Everyone get into the chat. Say what's up. I'll send a message. Anyone can hop in now. as you can see on the screen. We'll make sure it pops up. That's what I'm going to do for anyone's message. I'll put anyone can hop into the chat. Lodolo into the line. The first pitch to Millis. Swing and a miss. So it'll be 0-1. It's the bottom of the third inning. Millis is going to lead off. Then Jacob Young will come up. Here's the pitch from Lodolo. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Terrible call, but it's going to be 0-2. Lodolo. Well, looks like my stream turned off, so my Wi-Fi is being frizzy. So I'm going to call the game from here for now. So it's an 0-2 count to Millis. We're just kind of trying to figure out way around this. It's an 0-2 count. My screen is being weird. Millis is called strike. Called strike 3. So it's going to be a called strike looking on an outside fastball to him. So 3 outside fastballs gets him out. So I'm just calling the game off this. So it's going to be a ball inside to C.J. Abrams from Nick Lodolo. Okay, now my screen is back up. Trying to figure out a way to call it with this on instead. Here's the next pitch, and it is called strike 1. So it'll be a 1-1 count with the 93.9 mile-an-hour fastball. So it'll be a 1-1. Swinging a fly ball out to center field, and Abrams will be out. Young will be out. So that was Young hitting. So that's going to be C.J. Abrams. It's a 1-1 count to Abrams. I'm kind of behind here. Lodolo getting ready. He's going to go back in the line. The 1-1. Swing. And a fly ball hit out to center field. And Abrams is going to watch it, and that's the third out of the inning. Figure what happened. That's a fly out to center field to T.J. Friedel, the right field, to the center field of Friedel. So that's the third out of the inning on the fly out by Abrams. So that'll end the bottom of the third inning. We'll go to the top of the fourth now. It's still 0-0 on District Nation between the Washington Nationals and Cincinnati Reds. Soroka is now warming up. We're watching on 3D right now. I had to resort to watching it like this for now. On 3D. So trying to get it up on here. Being a little frizzy here, but trying to get it to work so I can call the game. So we'll be back with the top of the fourth inning. And it's going to be hitting for the Reds is going to be Elly De La Cruz. My stream is working pretty well, but I'm going to watch it on here for now. Just make sure I can see it. So Soroka is going to take the mound. So now stepping up is going to be Elly hitting from the left side. Soroka going into the line. First pitch to De La Cruz is a ball outside with an 80.5 mile-an-hour changeup. It's really accurate when you're on this. I'm going to go back to the TV once it gets working. Well, we're calling on this right now. Soroka into the wind. The pitch. High ball 2 to be a 2-0. So 2-0, no outs. Soroka in the line. The pitch to De La Cruz. is a ball. Called strike. That was high, but it's going to be a 2-1. De La Cruz is 0 for 1. He grounded into a double play. First time up. There's the pitch, and it is outside, ball 3. So it'll be a 3-1 count. Cruz hitting. Soroka will go back in the wind. Pitch. Ball 4, and De La Cruz draws a walk to start the top of the 4th inning. So my TV's working again. My screen that I'm watching the game on is working. So I'll be able to watch it there. So the stream is going to be quite ahead of me now. So I just saw him get walked on my screen, so we're good now. I've had quite a few people through the chat today. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Well, not chat, through the viewing. We've got 40 views now. So now I turned on any duration subscribers only mode. So if you want to chat, just hit the subscribe button and then you're in. We do have 10 viewers in right now, so a new record for me. Soroka sets. Here's the first pitch to Hayes. Called strike 1. It'll be an 0-1 count. Didn't get that call earlier. So it'll be an 0-1. Looks like ESPN's a little behind. I'm going to refresh it. Soroka coming set. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 1, so it'll be a 1-1 count. ESPN's getting refreshed, so it'll show the score. So it'll be a 1-1 with no outs. Soroka coming set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 count. 41 views on the day. Thank you to everyone who's been here today. Soroka sets. He picks off. De La Cruz dives back in. He's safe, so to stay at a 2-1 count. Soroka comes set. Here's the 2-1 to Hayes. Swinging grounder, foul, and it'll be 2-2. So it'll be 2-2 with no outs. Soroka checks and comes set. He deals to the plate. Swing and a miss right through it for the first strikeout on the inning for Soroka. 3rd in the game. So that's the first out of the inning after the De La Cruz walk. Good way to bounce back. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Soroka checks the runner De La Cruz and he comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ball low to the hitter, Jake Fraley. This would be a 1-0 count with 1 out. Coming set, Soroka sets. He's waiting and he'll pick over again. De La Cruz is back in safely. So that's another disengagement. So it'll be a 1-0 here. Soroka sets, he waits. Now he goes to the plate. High, ball 2, and he gets away from Millis. De La Cruz will go nowhere. So now it'll be a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's high ball 3. De La Cruz goes. He is in there. He has a stolen base. De La Cruz made it in easily on that play. So it's a 3-0 count now. Soroka sets. He's going to deliver the 3-0. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. Fraley thought that was ball 4. It is not. Now to be a 3-1 pitch, 1 out. De La Cruz on second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Center field. That's going to get down for a base hit in front of Young. Young will get up. De La Cruz coming around third. Abrams will cut off the throw, and that's an RBI single for Jake Fraley. So that scores De La Cruz after a stolen base at second. Proves really helpful. For the first run of the game, it's 1-0 Reds. So now it's going to be Fraley leading away from first and Noelvi Marte hitting. Noelvi Marte. Soroka sets. First pitch to Marte. Inside, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count. Soroka sets. Here's the pitch to Marte. He swung on a pitch way outside and low. He check swung. They're going to say he went. So it'll be a 1-1 count. So runner on first in a 1-0 game now. Soroka checks the runner and comes set. Here's the pitch. Way inside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 count. Looks like it nagged the umpire. Got the umpire. So now Hickey's going to come out and talk to Soroka. So it looks like the umpire is injured, so they're going to check on him. Home plate umpire Baker, Jordan Baker. So they're going to check on him. So Soroka will get back out onto the mound. So Soroka will step back out there. He's going to continue face. And it looks like it got Marte. They're going to say it hit him. Swinging a line drive into left field, and James Wood will make the catch. And Trevino's out on the line out to left field for the second out of the inning. So that other pitch hit Noelvi Marte. That got him. So that's a hit by pitch, but it also hurt the umpire. So now Fraley's on second, Marte's on first, and that's a line out by Trevino for the second out of the inning. Hello, Red, for the Reds, F5, listening on my way to a conference. Thanks for the play-by-play, bud. Keep it up. Thank you so much, sir. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Good luck in your conference. We're doing some Nats Reds play-by-play. So it'll be a 1-0 with 2 outs. Will Benson will hit now in this 2-out game. Soroka sets. 1-0 to Benson. Swinging a fly ball. Pretty well hit out to center field. Jacob Young will get under it. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So that'll end the inning. And James Wood's going to hit up in the bottom of the 4th inning. So they get 1 run. It was earned on only 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base in this game is no longer scoreless. 1-0 Reds as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Hit next will be James Wood, then Ahmed Rosario, and we're at 24 subscribers. Thanks to Fins Up 90 for subscribing and saying he was on his way to a conference. Good luck with that. Got some baseball going. In a little while, we're going to have another game starting. We're going to some MLB games starting, but we'll do some MLB round the house, looking at some other games. So we'll call the San Francisco Giants and Atlanta Braves as we wait for our next thing. Verlander's on the mound, facing White the hitter. Giants are in the field. We'll call this for now with MLB round the house. Verlander's going to throw a ball, so it'll be a 1-1 count with the curveball in the dirt. Facing White, this is Eli White, the right fielder for the Braves. It's a 0-0 game in the bottom of the 2nd inning over there. Here's the pitch from Verlander. Outside ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 count. This is not our game. This is the Braves and the Giants with some MLB around the house. Verlander goes back into the wind. 2-1 to White is in the dirt, ball 3. It'll be a 3-1 count. We're back over to the Nats game as they're out of ad break. That's MLB around the house. Our way of calling other games. It's our way of enjoying other teams, too. You're a Reds fan, him. So now, James Wood will come up. He's 1 for 1. He was caught stealing, too. Way inside, ball 1 from Lodolo here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So it'll be a 1-0. Lodolo into the line. The pitch to Wood. Just outside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-0 count. So it'll be a 2-0 with no outs. Lodolo into the wind. The pitch to James Wood is in the dirt, ball 3. So it'd be a 3-0 count with no outs. We're at 24 subscribers. As you know, we're trying to hit 30 before NFL preseason. That'll happen on August 8th, and we just hit 2 today. So we're getting about 2 every stream. The 3-0 to Wood. Right in there, called strike 1 from Lodolo. Last inning, the Reds got on the board from an RBI single by Fraley. So it's a 1-0 game now. Lodolo into the wind. Pitch to Wood is called strike 2. So it'll be a full count with no outs. And Wood up. On deck is Ahmed Rosario, the designated hitter. Lodolo will go back into the wind. The pitch to Wood. Swing a grounder. This one might get up the middle. De La Cruz cuts it off and he'll fire it over to first for the 1st out of the inning. Wood grounds out to shortstop De La Cruz, who probably shouldn't have been De La Cruz's ball. He cut off the second baseman going for it. So that is the 1st out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ahmed Rosario in the designated hitter position today. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the line, the first pitch to Rosario. It's a called strike 1 right in there, so to be 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. That is low and outside, ball 1. So it'll be a 1-1 count to Rosario, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch to Rosario. Swinging a fly ball foul down the right field line. He took that opposite field. So it'll be a 1-2. On deck is Nathaniel Lowe, the first baseman, the big power threat. Your big power threat for the Nationals was hitting earlier, but he grounded out to the shortstop. Lodolo into his quick windup. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive into right field. That's going to be a base hit for Ahmed Rosario with 1 out. Chops to the right fielder Fraley. He will throw back in. And Ahmed Rosario has himself a base hit. He does not have as much playing time as everybody else. He does not play every day. So that's a base hit into right field. Opposite field by Rosario. So now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe, who's clean shaven now. It's weird to see. Little sets. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count to Nathaniel Lowe, who's 0 for 1. He's hitting .227, 15 home runs, and 62 RBIs. Lodolo sets. Here's the next pitch to Lowe. Called strike 1 right in there, so it'll be a 1-1 count. So it'll be 1-1. Cairo's giving signals from the dugout. He's the interim manager for the Nationals, probably until the end of the season when a new GM is hired. So it'll be a 1-1 to Lowe. Called strike 2 with a fastball right down the middle, and it'll be 1-2. So it'll be 1-2 with 1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning, a 1-0 game. 12 balls thrown by Lodolo, 34 strikes. Lodolo comes set. Rosario leans back, and now Lodolo goes to the plate. It'll be low and outside, ball 2. So it'll be a 2-2 count. It's 1:03, so the 1:10, 1:05 type game should be starting soon enough. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lowe swings right through it. So it's a strikeout. The second strikeout for Lodolo on the day. Yes, some of the games have started. And of course, the Giants and Braves are playing, so it's going to be Alex Call to hit now. .273 average. Lodolo sets. Here's the first pitch to Call. Outside, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count. We still have a lot of viewers in who've been in and out. But we're having a pretty good day. Subscriber-wise, like-wise, all those. 5 likes on the day already for the stream. That's great. That was our goal. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Right through it. So it'll be a 1-1 count. We got 5 yesterday or 2 days ago when we last streamed. We got 5 late in the game, but we have 5 today. Pretty easily. It's really cool. Lodolo comes set. Here's the pitch to Call. Called strike 2. Bad call. That was outside and high, but it's going to be a 1-2 count. So Lodolo has been dotting that outside and high pitch, so he probably just assumed it'd be in there again. So it'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. Lodolo sets, facing Call with an open stance. Very nice, smooth stance, though. The 1-2 is low and inside, ball 2. That one was at his foot almost. So it'll be 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. This one will be into foul territory. First baseman Espinal chasing after it, but it will get out of play. So it'll be 2-2 again with 2 outs. So it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Ahmed Rosario stands at first. He had a knock. Lodolo comes set. The 2-2 to Call. Swinging and a miss right through the curveball at 82 miles an hour. And that'll end the inning. Third strikeout for Lodolo. Actually, that's his fourth. He actually has had 4 strikeouts on the day. I wasn't counting correctly. Soroka will head back out for the 5th. And we will stay right here for some more MLB Round the House. Most of Lodolo's strikeouts have been swinging. Only one was looking. For the Nationals, they got 1 hit that inning. They left a man as we go to top of the 5th inning. The Reds have a 1-0 lead. We'll do some MLB Round the House. One of my favorite parts of calling games, the MLB Round the House. So we called the Giants game just now. So we'll take ahead and go look at the Yankees. Or the Yankees aren't on. So the Marlins are playing right now. They're beating the Padres at home. So we'll go ahead and call this game. So it is the top of the 4th inning. The Marlins are winning 1-0. There's 1 out, a runner on second. The Padres are hitting. It is Manny Machado. On deck is Gavin Sheets. But Machado is hitting with a 1-2 count, 1 out against Sandy Alcantara. It's a 1-0 game in the top of the 4th with 1 out. Alcantara sets. Here's the pitch to Machado. Swinging a fly ball foul. It'll be 1-2 still. We'd like to do an MLB Round the House in between innings. Alcantara comes set. There comes the pitch to Machado. That is outside, ball 2 within a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. See some speed from this game. So we're going back to the Nats game in just a moment. We'll be able to call this next pitch from Alcantara. The pitch. Swinging a line drive. That's a fair ball down the line, so Machado is a hit. But now we're back to the Nats game. The pitch from Soroka is right in there, called strike 1. We're back to our game. So it'll be an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1 from Soroka. It is high, ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. So it'll be 1-1, no outs. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swinging a fly ball right center field, going back his right fielder call, going back a little bit more. He makes the catch a few steps in front of the track for the first out of the inning. So that's the first out of the top of the 5th inning. We will be back on the mic on Friday. The Nationals have an off day tomorrow. We'll be back on the mic with the Nationals and the Twins. They're going to the Twins. We'll be covering all 3 games plus a football game on Sunday with the CFL game. First pitch from Soroka. Right in there, called strike 1. It'll be an 0-1 count. Soroka back in the line. The 0-1. Swinging a fly ball. Hit out to deep left field. James Wood ranging over. He'll make the catch a few steps in front of the track for the second out of the inning. So Soroka will step back onto the rubber, and it's going to be Gavin Lux to hit now. Here's the first pitch to Lux. Called strike 1 right in there, and it'll be an 0-1 count. So the first out was of Santiago Espinal, and then it was TJ Friedel. Now it's Lux, who's 1 for 2. Soroka into the line. The 0-1 is high, ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Soroka will go back into the line. The 1-1 pitch. That's high, ball 2, and it'll be a 2-1 count. We've had 49 views throughout the day. Thank you to everyone who came into the stream. This has been a fun stream. So it'll be a 2-1 Deluxe. Called strike 2, and it'll be a 2-2 count. So it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Lux. Swinging a grounder, foul. So it'll be 2-2 again. Soroka into the line, the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3, got him. Soroka, strikeout number 4. It is looking. That'll end the top of the 5th inning. And now, we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-0. Instead of doing some MLB Roundhouse, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a break here real quickly. We will be right back. We'll be back before the bottom of the 5th starts. Right here on District Nation. Don't change that dial. We are back right before the bottom of the 5th starts. And for the Nationals, they're struggling. It's a 1-0 game. Hopefully they can get some offense going. It is camp day at Nationals Park today, so the seats are packed in the upper decks a little bit more with the camps all wearing their matching shirts. It's going to be Brady House to lead off against Lodolo. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line, foul.
We are back.
And we got to make sure that we have game day play-by-play on and the sound off. I don't like that being there. So it'll be an 0-1 to House, who's 1-for-1 with a single. Lodolo into the wind. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss right through it. It'll be an 0-2. It's the Reds and Nationals on District Nation. Thanks who stayed through that break. Just had to think. Probably be our last break of the day. We'll be covering the rest of the game all the way out. Lodolo into the line. The 0-2. Swing and a foul. So we'll do 0-2. He fouled that one down the third baseline, so we'll do 0-2 again. The 0-2's coming. Lodolo into the line. 0-2 to House. It's high, ball 1. So do 1-2. Lodolo checks his sign. Goes right back into the line. The 1-2 pitch to House. And that is right down the middle. Called strike 3. He just looks at it. 5th strikeout for Lodolo. First pitch to Garcia is right in there, called strike 1. Lodolo will go into the line. The 0-1 to Garcia. Swing and a miss right through it. It'll be an 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on an outside fastball. So that's strikeout number 6 for Lodolo here in the top of the 5th inning. We've gained a few subscribers today, and we also have a few people watching. 6 likes. Thank you so much to whoever liked. We appreciate likes for 6 likes. Didn't think I'd get there today. So it's going to be Millis, first pitch. Swung on and missed. Lodolo's getting all swings and misses. The 0-1 to Millis. Outside ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Should be 1-1. Lodolo will go into the wind. The 1-1 to Millis. Outside ball 2, and it'll be a 2-1. Be sure to like that stream, hit that subscribe button. We are 6 away, so a few more streams, and I think we'll get to our 30 goal. Lodolo into the wind, the 2-1 to Millis. Swinging a fly ball. This one is shallow outfield. Fraley running in. A couple steps in, he'll make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lodolo. So that'll end the inning. Another 0 for the Nationals. We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. It's still Reds 1, Nationals nothing. Now what you want from a game like this where you're going for a sweep for just no offense to happen. Not what you really wanted at all. So I'm going to do some redesigns here of the banner for our thing. So doing some redesigns for this. I'm actually creating something cool with it. Adding in a cool image I made recently. Didn't really make it. So we have this image now. A cool image that I found. So we're going to put this into our design now. Just put this right here and have a sticker of James Wood to have on the stream. I think it's pretty cool to have a picture of Wood. That is not the size it was. I was tweaking it as I went. Soroka is going to step back out there. I think he might be done. I'll check on there. He's still in. He's going to face Elly De La Cruz again, who's grounded into a double play and walked and scored. The only run in today's game. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Swing and a miss. Diving curveball. It'll be 0-1. Here's a pitch from Soroka, and it is high outside ball 1. Here's the pitch from Soroka. That is low and inside ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 from Soroka. Swing and a miss. Another diving slurve. So it'll be 2-2 now. So it'll be 2-2. With no outs, Soroka in the line. The pitch to De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Past him. A strikeout for Soroka of Elly De La Cruz. Strikeout number 5. Good by Soroka, just an outside fastball. Got De La Cruz swinging. Strikeout number 5. Soroka into the line, facing Hayes. That's inside, ball 1. So we have 24 subs on the day. Here's the 1-0. That is low, ball 2. Looking to gain? We've been gaining. We've been gaining the subscribers. So to be 2-0 with 1 out. Soroka will go right back into the wind. The pitch to Hayes. Called strike 1 on the outside corner, and it'll be a 2-1 count. This is Hayes hitting with 1 out. Soroka into the wind. The 2-1. That's a curveball that hung for ball 3. In the bullpen is Cole Henry. He might come in for maybe the top of the 7th or finish the 6th if Soroka fails to. The 3-1 from Soroka. That's outside, ball 4. And Hayes draws a walk. So now Soroka checks his runner and comes set. Here's the pitch to Fraley. That's high, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count. If you notice, I'm adding that wood thing. We're doing a redesign of the whole thing, and wood's going to be involved in the design for the background. Soroka comes set. He kicks and deals. That is high and outside, ball 2, apparently. That looks like a strike. There's been some wacky calls all day. So to be a 2-0, 1 out. It's going to be Fraley hitting. Soroka comes set. 2-0 to Fraley. So I'm going to fly ball. This one will go well out of play, so it'll be a 2-1 count. So it'll be 2-1. Soroka sets. Here's the pitch. So I'm going to fly ball foul again. So it's going to be 2-2 now. Got 60 views now. Thank you to everyone who's been here today. This has been a successful stream. Here's the 2-2. The pitch from Soroka. Called strike 3 right in there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Strikeout number 6 for Soroka. Got a few viewers in right now. We got 6 likes on the stream. So it's going to be 2 outs. Noelvi Marte is going to hit now. Soroka sets. First pitch to Marte is outside, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count. So it'll be a 1-0, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Check swing. They'll peel on an inside fastball. No. So to be a 2-0 count with 2 outs. I think they might be challenging that. It looks like he's saying it hit him. Noelvi Marte is saying it hit him. I don't think it hit him. That's what he's saying, though. Yeah, from many angles, it doesn't look like it hit him. I don't think it hit him. Showing this again. It might have grazed his arm, but I don't know if that's enough. That's not enough to overturn it. So it looks like they might be challenging it. Even though he might have went anyway, and the Reds are going to challenge this. So there's still challenges. It doesn't look like it hit him. I don't think it hit him. So it looks like Noel V. Marte is going to get first base. Yep, they're saying it hit him, so he gets first base. So there's going to be runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Miguel Cairo is coming out. Looks like it's the end of the day for Michael Soroka. He's had a good game with 5 2/3, only 1 run given up. It's going to be Cairo to come out, so it looks like it's the end of the day. Michael Soroka's going to get a handshake and a head. And looks like he's going to get an ovation over 5 2/3 innings. A good appearance for him. We'll get his stats finalized as we go. Only 2 hits given up. Good day for him. Hasn't really been the most offensive day. We don't know how many runs he's given up just yet. We'll hold off on that. He did have some walks, though. He walked 3 guys and hit 2 guys. That's the one thing. But he also struck out 6 guys, so Cole Henry's probably going to come in now. We'll check if it is Cole Henry. Looks like on MLB Game Day, it's going to be Cole Henry to come in now here in the 6th inning. In this 1-0 low offense day. For our last stream has 87 views and counting right now. So that's it right now. So that's cool. We have about 60 views right now. 61 all the day right now. So we're having a good stream day, and we broke a record of likes during a stream. We have 6 likes now. I think the All-Star game might have gotten more. I'll check. We have 5 likes for that, but we had 310 views on that. So that was a successful stream. But this is a Nats game, so it's a different type. If you ask me, I'm going to put it in a different category in my opinion, because live you're going to draw a lot of people. I feel like that tends to draw more people anyway. So it's going to be Cole Henry to take the mound. He's worked 37 games with a 3.50 ERA over 36 innings with a 1.31 whip. 2.16 average against him. He's given up 5 home runs, and he has to get 1 out to get out of this inning. And it's going to be Alex Trevino, the catcher, hitting in front of him. Here's the pitch. 79-mile-an-hour curveball right in there, called strike 1. So it'll be an 0-1 immediately. 17 of 27, Cole Henry is stranded. Here's the 0-1. High ball 1. Should be a 1-1 with 2 outs. Trevino facing... It's Jose Trevino. I thought it was Alex Trevino. Here's a fly ball down the right field line. Chasing over his call. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 men left on as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still Reds 1, Nationals 0. If you're wondering, I got Alex Trevino's name wrong this whole time. He's not named Alex Trevino. It's kind of embarrassing because his real name is Jose Trevino. So, mistake myself, it's Jose Trevino. Sorry to everybody that was listening. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. So we're going to go bottom of the 6th inning. Jacob Young's going to lead it off for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. So we're getting going now. You know, for the chat, you just have to hit the subscribe button and you can chat. You don't need to do anything more. You don't have to wait a minute or anything. I had it on that, but we just aren't subscribers, so just click it and you can start chatting. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. So Lodolo is going to head back out there with only 66 pitches in the 6th inning. He'll face Jacob Young. Lodolo into the line. First pitch to Young. We're right in there, called strike one. It'll be an 0-1 count. Lodolo into the line. The pitch to Young. That's low and outside, ball one, so it'll be a 1-1 count. Lodolo into the wind. The 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball two, and it'll be a 2-1 count. Lodolo in the wind. The 2-1 to Young. Swing the ground ball foul, and we'll do 2-2 now. This Sunday marks a big day. We're covering some football this Sunday. Getting closer and closer to that. Excited to call some football. Tonight on CFL, or tomorrow on CFL Plus, you can watch some CFL. Not going to be able to cover that. Have stuff to do. So Lodolo facing Young. It'll be a 2-2. Lodolo into the wind. The pitch to Young. Shooting a grounder. This one will be at Ellie De La Cruz. He fields it cleanly and fires it over to first. The throw will beat Jacob Young for the first out of the inning. So that'll be the first out. So it's 1 out, and C.J. Abrams is going to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Lodolo into the line. First pitch to Abrams. Swinging a drive deep center field. Actually, right center field more like. And the right fielder, Fraley, will make the catch for the second out. Still 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Nationals didn't do what I said they would need to do, explode offensively. They did not. Not what you'd want from them. So it's bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Called strike one right in there. So it's going to be an 0-1. Here's the pitch to Wood. Called strike two, and it'll be an 0-2 count. It's 0-2 to Wood. We had 62 views on the day. Lodolo in the line. The pitch to James Wood is low and outside. Ball one. It'll be a 1-2 count. Nationals do already have this series win against the Reds. The the Reds are winning game 3 now. Into the wind. The pitch to James Wood. Swing and a miss at a low and outside curveball. Way low and outside. That's another strikeout for Lodolo. Strikeout number 7. That'll end the 6th inning. Another 0 put on the board for the Nationals. Hey, what up, Spaceman? Sorry, I just had to work. Hey. Yeah, I feel you got some stuff to do after this. We got him live. We are losing 1-0 the Nationals. We're going to actually go ahead and check on a different game. If you know, we do MLB Round the House. And look who it is. We got another person. Chomas Fitzgerald is here. What up? We got a few people in the chat. Yeah, be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are having a good day likewise because we already have 6. I'll check again. We're still at 6, so hit that like button. Surprised that we got to 6. It's 1-0. Walgreens is losing 1-0. Yeah, Spaceman, I'll check on when the Yankees play for you. Because I'm here. So the Yankees have not... Are they even playing today? Oh, I don't think... Yeah, Yankees play at 7:07 in Toronto. Game's on. And we got Chomas Fitzgerald. He must be excited because this Sunday we got CFL football. BC Lions against the Hamilton Tiger Cats right here. CFL coverage. It's going to be on here. 7:30 on Sunday. We're starting to cover some of it. We got 2 mods finally in, so I don't need to be eyeing the chat every 5 seconds. I was talking to Spaceman earlier today, less about sports, more about Superman. That's what we were talking about. And he sent me a picture of the Superman. 10 out of 10. I give it 10 out of 10 too, but I think Fantastic Four might be better. So we're going to the top of the 7th inning now. And Chomas is his usual confused Thomas face. We'll see who comes in if it's still Cole Henry. We'll check who comes in. It's going to be Henry still. He completed. Next, first pitch to Will Benson is high and outside, ball 1. So it'll be a 1-0 count. Cole Henry is still in. It's a 1-0 game. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-0 count. So it'll be 2-0. Corn resets the 2-0. Swing and a miss. So it'll be 2-1. Benson steps back up to the plate. It'll be a 2-1 with no outs. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball foul down the left field line. It'll be 2-2. And looks like Chomas said something. Can you just remove the like after? I have a question about during streams. Can you, if you like the stream, then after it ends, can you just remove the streams over and still count towards the algorithm? I don't even know, to be honest. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Towering fly ball. This is on the infield. House and Abrams calling for it. It's going to be Brady House's ball for the first out of the inning. I'm going to need to move this James Wood image up a little bit so I can see the entire. Or whatever is that YouTubers talk about. I mean, I'm not really into that. Connor Pilkington is warming up. The algorithm, I think that's how many hashtags you put, and if the algorithm likes you, you get a lot of likes. That's what it is. I don't even know. Here's the pitch from Henry. It's outside, ball 1. I don't even know, Chomas. I can't really answer that. But I'm here. I'm calling a game, so I don't really care if people join or not. I have the 24 subs. Henry sets the 1-0 to Espinal. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball, and it'll be 1-1. Starting early. Hey, what up, Rhino? How we doing? Because that's what I usually do for 3. What up, Rising Rhino? How we doing? We are early today. The 1-1. Swing a ground ball through the hole in the right field. A hit for Espinal. So Cole Henry gives up a base hit. We got the Rhino in today. Yeah, we had an early start. It's camp day at Nationals Park. So they had to start at noon. And it looks like Miguel Cairo might be coming out. So it's going to be the end of the day for Cole Henry. Rising Rhino is in the building because that's what I usually do for streams. Yeah, and then Rising Rhino in the building. What up, Rhino? I was just telling Chomas here, we're covering some CFL on Sunday. BC Lions, Hamilton Tiger Cats right here. And there's going to be a pitching change for Cole Henry. Pilkington is going to come in. keep saying his name wrong. I realize it's Connor Pilkington. He pitched last night. Technically got a save. Only 0.2 innings worked for Cole Henry. He gave up a hit. He did not have any walks nor strikeouts. We don't know how many runs he's given up. It's 11:40 a.m. for me right now. Yep. That's pretty early. For me, it is 1:41. 1:41 in the district. I know Rhino's in Colorado, so it's maybe around the same for him. But he's a football guy, so if you want football, go to him. So Pilkington's going to come in. He has one out and a runner on first to work with. Didn't know Rhino came in so late. I think Rhino slept in so he doesn't have to take 7 naps today. We have 69 views on the day total. Thanks to everyone who's been here. We'll check the like count, because it's cool when we get a good amount of likes. And we are still at 6. Yep, I am subscribed to the Rhino. I mean, who isn't? Rhino's a friggin' legend. Rhino is the man. Rhino is the football man. I've seen you in his chat before. If you need football, go to the Rhino. The Rhino got you. No one defeats the Rhino. He's bigger than every other animal on YouTube. Pilkington's going to come in. He's a lefty. Faced the Reds last night, got a strikeout. He wears number 45, if you're wondering. And I hope you all like this James Wood image that is on the screen. I like it. Legend. Lol, I wish. Heroes are remembered, but legends never die, Rhino, and you're a legend. 70 views, pretty good. First pitch to Friedel, and he bunts but takes it back, so it'll be a 1-0 count. Legends never die, Rhino, so that's going to be him. The Rhino never dies. We got our top fans here. Comas is top, and then Rising Rhino second on the leaderboard. I like seeing that. Pilkington sets. The 1-0 to Friedel. Just outside, ball 2. Our streaming schedule. It's crazy how Fitzy brought me to Rhino, and your channel also got me into baseball in the span of not even a year. Yep. Here's the 2-0. Called strike 1 right on the corner. I'm glad I got you into baseball. It's one of the best sports. It is the best sport. I think Rhino would oppose me on that. But my leaderboard is baseball, football, basketball. Or I think it's baseball, basketball, football, but basketball and football are just so close because I played basketball, so I enjoy it. It'll be a 2-1. Called strike 2. Yeah, we need to get the Rhino sports ranking in the chat. Yeah, everyone rank your sports. I might do that into a poll. What's your favorite sport, and see what sport wins. I think that football would probably win because Chomas likes Canadian football, and we have the legend Rhino. Football, son. Yep. We need the Rhino sports ranking. We need it. Because we know football's first. What's second, third, and fourth? It'll be a 2-2. The pitch to Friedel. Swinging a chopper back at Abrams. He'll cut it off and only go over to first. So it's a 6-3 ground out. But Espinal goes to second. So it's 2 outs and a runner on second now. Yeah, Fitzy got me into baseball. And we need the... Chomas, you can do yours too. But we need the rankings of the favorite sports. I'll do mine. Mine is baseball. I'll put it in the chat to make it easy. So I'll go baseball, basketball, football, everything else. So that's my ranking. It's about to be put in. There's my ranking in the chat of my favorite sports. Here's a pitch from Pilkington. Cold strike 1 up there. So that's my ranking. Baseball, basketball, football, everything else. So we need to get the Chomas ranking. So it'll be no 1. I know that Rhino covered like the home run derby once, but I don't know how much he is into baseball. Low and inside, ball 1. So it'll be in a 1-1 count. Rhino must be a little bit into baseball because he's here. Number 1, CFL football. Number 2, NFL football. Number 3, NHL. And number 4, MLB. Oh, you did the leagues. If we were doing leagues, then mine changes a little bit. So it'll be a 1-1 the pitch. Outside ball 2. It'll be a 2-1. You stop that now at District Nation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll say if it's leagues, NFL is much higher because I hate the NBA. I hate how it is now. NFL is number 2. It's MLB, NFL, and then college, then NBA, and then CFL. Or CFL, NBA. Fouled off 2-2. I'm showing not for the baseball. I'm only showing support, not for the baseball. Oh, so he's all football, 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 football. That's interesting. Pilkington sets. The 2-2 on the way. Down low ball 3. I think that Rhino's streaming tomorrow. I'll check his list because I have some time with the pitch clock winding down. I believe that Rhino is streaming tomorrow. Don't quote me on that though. I saw him uploading some streams yesterday because I was doing some of my banners and I just saw him uploading. Rising Rhino. The 3-2 deluxe. Swinging a fly ball, hit deep to right field. Call going back and makes the catch on the track. Good play by him. Took a little while before I got some support to other people, so I got to help the Rise. Thank you. Thank you. Settle in the inning. The Reds get a hit. They leave a man. And now we're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. So if you're a Red Sox fan, they're playing Sweet Caroline right now. Football, hockey, basketball, a lot of dots, baseball, every other nonsense. I saw your poll about is poker just on the sports, number 1 football, number 2 hockey, number 3 baseball. I hate the NBA. It is so soft, and every time it's inside 5 minutes, it takes 15 minutes to finish the game. Yeah, I mean, that's how you're going to get that from baseball. That's just the way it is. Or football. That's just the way it is. You're going to get that from basketball. I don't like the NBA either. I'm a huge fan of college sports, though. I love college sports. I love watching. There's so many teams to watch. When the college sport first starts, it just happens all day. Like college baseball goes all day. Saturday, college football day, so fun. Because I tend to work out early on Saturdays. And the pregame shows, they do like the kickoff. They're talking about it. It's really fun because it starts at noon and it basically goes till 10. So I'm going to stream some college football probably because I want to. Number 1 is football. The leagues, I think my league ranking would be NFL. Then this would be my ranking: college, NHL, NBA. That's my league ranking. MLB, NFL, college, NHL, NBA. Because I hate NBA. NBA, they're so soft. It's just so different. They say like Michael Jordan wouldn't have beaten LeBron in a 1v1. LeBron would have lost so badly because Jordan would have played physically. That's just how it is. And everyone's saying like, oh, it would have been different. No, he wouldn't have done well. LeBron plays differently than Jordan did anyway. It's such a different game now. That's why college sports, it doesn't change as much. Lodolo's going to be back out there for the 7th inning now. So Lodolo will go into the wind. Dude, he's going a little slower this time. First pitch to Rosario. Swing grounder right to the shortstop, De La Cruz, and he'll throw it over to first. Rosario's out on the first pitch. 74 views. Wow. Big day. During the stream, and we already got 74. Oh, yeah. I said the Sweet Caroline. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Here's the first pitch to low. Swinging a fly ball. Hit well out to right field. Coming in is right fielder Fraley, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. We got some Sweet Caroline lyrics. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never been so good. I think it's not in Vice. I thought it was in Klein. I don't remember. I haven't been to a Red Sox game in a while. Lodolo. Do they say the so good at Boston? That's cool. Lodolo into the wind. First pitch. Right in there, called strike 1. It'd be a shame, but I think that Lodolo might go the distance in this game and might shut us out. I wouldn't want that to happen, though. Lodolo goes back into the wind. The pitch to call. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Fraley will make a good catch. A running catch to end the inning. That'll end the bottom of the 7th inning, and we'll go to the top of the 8th now. It is still Reds 1, Nationals nothing. I've never been to a Red Sox game. I've been to like 2. Because I'm in D.C., so D.C.'s my place, you know. D.C.'s the place to be. Yeah, so is Rhino streaming tomorrow? So today's the 23rd. Is he streaming tomorrow, though? He is streaming tomorrow. Thursday Night Football on Rising Rhino. Head over there for some football. I'll probably hang out. I have to work out, though. And then, oh, my stream's being weird again. Dang it. I hate when it does that. I might just watch it on the 3D feed on MLB.com and try to call it off of that. Hey, Choma, so would you rather me redirect you as soon as the game ends, or would you rather me call a little bit of another game? Say, like, the Mets game or something, and then I redirect you. Do you want me to redirect you as soon as the game is over, we talk a little bit, hang out, do some MLB around the house, or do you just want to leave? I'm trying to make the decision now. I've always wanted to go to Boston. The 3 states I want to go to are Texas, Tejas, Louisiana, and Massachusetts. I've been to Boston, good city. Never been to Louisiana, never been to Texas. Yeah, Choma, so you want to stay here for a little longer than the game and call a different game, like MLB Around the House, where I do other games? Or do you just want me to redirect you to Dr. Delay or PAS? Because they are live. The second one. So you want me to redirect you, or do you want me to call the other games? Just say redirect or call. Say which one, redirect or call. Just do that. I don't know what you mean by that. Just say redirect or call. So you want, okay, I'm going to call a game then. Okay, so you can check MLB.com. I'll check it for you. I'll put in some, I'll like have an option list. I'll make you a poll real quickly of some games that are going on. Call, okay. Here's a pitch to De La Cruz, and he bounces it foul. Pilkington is back out there. It's going to be De La Cruz up. So I'm going to get a game. I'm not going to call the entire game. I'm just going to call a bit of it because I have some time. But, I want to get up the games list. Okay, so here's a pitch, and that is called strike 2. Giants, Braves. So the 2 teams are the 2 teams that you're playing. I'm trying to do this poll and call the game. So it's going to be 0-2. Tigers, Pirates. I'd like to do a Pirates game. That'll probably end. Here's a pitch. Called strike 3. De La Cruz is down. Looking. Pilkington has a strikeout. So now, those are only the 2 games I'd be able to call at some point, probably. Okay, so Mets and Angels is the last option. And Miguel Cairo is going to come out now. So, Chomos, I have a poll in there. Just pick the team you want to, pick the game you want to hear. We're going to do it for a little while, not the entire game. Call. Okay. So now we're going to get a new pitcher. Here. Just give me a moment here. I might have to step away for a second. Put the game that you want in there, Chomos. That's a, just pick the game you want, and then I'll call it for a little while. Just give me a second here. I have to step away just for a second. Oh, Tigers, Pirates. Okay, we're calling the Tigers and the Pirates next. We got a few viewers in. Everyone be sure to hit that like button. We have a mod in here. A dangerous, dangerous mod in here. In Chomos Fitzgerald. He is dangerous. So, that's in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we're in the top of the 8th inning. So, I'll probably just call that for an inning or 2. We'll check on it now to see the schedule. Looks like the Pirates are winning 6-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. I'm going to be back in just a moment. Have to take care of something real quickly. I'll be back in just a second. Wait, I don't think I can. I have to write in the new pitcher, so I'll just stay here for another inning. it's going to be, the pitcher is going to be, new pitcher is going to be Rutledge. Jackson Rutledge is going to come in. Nuh-uh, I'm not dangerous. I think you are, man. He's a dangerous, dangerous man. He's willing to ban people. Look at him. That dangerous Thomas face. Nuh-uh, I'm not dangerous. I think he's a dangerous, dangerous man. Fear him. So Jackson Rutledge is going to come on here in the top of the 8th inning. 34 games. Not the best ERA, 6.25. He's given up runs, but there is only an opponent average of 292 against him. Rutledge sets at the belt. First pitch is low and outside. Ball 1. I'm not dangerous. I think you might be. So it'll be a 1-0. The pitch from Rutledge. Swing a ground ball, foul. It'll be 1-1. I'm not going to call the entire Pirates game. I still have to eat lunch. So I'm going to probably call the game for you just a little while. Maybe just for a half inning or inning. Nuh-uh. Comas is a dude. He's a bro. So it'll be a 1-1. The pitch to Hayes. Swinging a fly ball, shallow center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It's a base hit for Hayes. First hit of the game for him. So that puts a runner on first with 1 out. I think I might not be able to. Also, you're streaming the Twins game. Yeah, the Twins. All 3 games this weekend. Here's a pitch from Rutledge. High, ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count. It'll be a 1-0 as Rutledge set at the belt. The pitch to him. Swinging a fly ball. This one will get out of play and foul. Yeah, I'm a male. He's a male. I think Fitzy goes live at 7 p.m. tonight. I might not be able to call the Pirates game for a little while. I'll figure it out. Have a packed schedule today. Rutledge sets. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, ball 2 to be a 2-1 count. Something's happening. I don't know what they're challenging. Every time the Twins lose, I call them the Tins until they win again. Okay. The Tins. That's a good name. Rutledge. Coming set. He's set at the belt. I guess it's going to be a 1-1 pitch. So you're going to line drive into right center field. That's going to get a base hit. Fraley and Hayes is going to head for third. Garcia cuts off the throw. So Hayes into third and Fraley has a base hit into right center field. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to call the rest of the Pirates game. I am sorry. I'm going to have to do some other stuff. I will redirect you to someone. I don't know who. If they lose, I remove the win part of their name, so when they lose, they become the Tins until they win again. That's a good way of looking at it. I'll check who I'm redirecting you to, because I'm not going to redirect you to PAS, because I know you don't want to be there. Let me check Delay. What up, Doc? His dad's streaming for him. Someone live. Can't really find anybody that's live right now that I'm going to be able to redirect you to. I'll probably redirect you to Dr. Delay. 80 views. We have 80 views for a Nats game. That's crazy. This is a record-breaking stream. Rutledge sets. Here's the first pitch to Marte. Swing and a miss. Noel V. Marte swings right through it. Rutledge pulls the string on him. So, 0-1 with 1 out. Rutledge checks the runner, comes set. See, he doesn't. He's going to check again and then come set. Here's the pitch. Outside ball 1. So it'll be a 1-1. Yeah, last time you redirect me to delay person, the stream ended before I hit the join button. Okay. Okay, so I'll hold here for a little while. I'll put it there. And then I'll do it. Here's the 1-1, and Rutledge will pick back at first base. Safe at first is the runner. Fraley, I'll make sure I can get you into that stream. Rutledge sets the 1-1. Swinging at a ground ball, foul, and it'll be 1-2. Yeah, I'll make sure you get in there, or I'll send you to someone else. I'll find someone to send you to. JJ is not live right now. They play it tonight. Delay is live. Dixon Way is live. I'll send you to Dixon Way. Dixon Way is a southern guy who covers Braves. You can hang out with the Dixon Way. I'll check what inning he's in. But that's going to be who we're redirecting to today. It'll be a 1-2 the pitch. So a ground ball down the left field line. That is fair. Into the corner. Wood will chase after it. Hayes scores. Holding up at third is Fraley, and that's a double for Noelvi Marte off of Jackson Rutledge. So another run scores for the Reds, and it's 2-0. An RBI double for Noelvi Marte. Not what the Nationals need here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It went off the wall and bounced the way back to Wood. Wood got it in. So runners on second and third, and it's a 2-0 game. Also, I recommend not streaming while Fitzy streams so you can get your viewers. Well, I mean, our games might be at the same time. The first pitch, high ball 1. Oh, a Southerner. I love me damn Southerners. Okay. You can hang out with him. I'll tell him that I redirected to you. You can say that I redirected him. But I'll check what inning he's in to make sure. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. He is in the top of the 6th. We'll be able to redirect over there. I got you. The 1-1. Swinging a fly ball. Towering fly ball to center. Young getting under it. He'll make the catch. He's getting behind it. He's going to try to gun out. Fraley coming home. Actually, the third, not in time. Both runners will move up a base. So that's a sac fly for Jose Trevino. Such a sac fly for him. Sac fly and RBI, and it's 3-0 now. Here in the top of the 8th inning with a runner on third. Yeah, Dixon Way's live. When you get there, we'll be there after this game. Just say District Mason sent you, and then we'll be going. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Deep center field. Going back to Young to the track at the wall. And he robbed it. He got it. He climbed the wall and went over. Oh my gosh. What a catch by Jacob Young. He robs the home run. What a catch. The catch of the year. Everyone is giving him high fives. He went over the center field wall and got it. What a catch by Jacob Young. Oh my gosh, that catch was amazing. He went back, put his foot off of the wall, and made a great catch. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. What a catch by Jacob Young. And Rutledge went crazy. The entire field went crazy. What a play. That is going to be clipped probably, because that's one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. That was a great catch. I had to listen back again just to hear the call. I don't even think my call did him justice. That was an amazing catch. And we're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning now, but the Reds do get 2 extra runs. But even though they got runs, that's still the coolest play I've ever seen. That's still the coolest play I've ever seen and ever called before. Really fun to call that play. Take me out to the ball game. Root for the Red Sox. Hey. We're Nats fans here. We're Nats fans. When you come in here, you say Nats here. You say Nats here, buddy. And we're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning, and I think Omos will agree that was an amazing catch. And you said it too early. It's the bottom of the 8th inning, not the 7th inning, but I'll still put you. That's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. And we're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. What a catch by Jacob Young. That's one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. One of the best calls I've ever called, I think. I didn't even do him justice, though. That was great. First pitch to House is outside, and Lodolo is going to be right back out there. He's only thrown 82 pitches. Hopefully Dixon Way doesn't end before me, so I can't redirect to him. Lodolo in the line. The pitch to House. Seen a ground ball. This one will be at the first baseman. Espinal, he'll take it himself. That's Connor Joe over there now. So it's like Espinal was taken out of the game. Probably in the field. I'll check when he was taken out. Yeah. Espinal's now at third base. And Marte is out of the game. Joe is now over there. He's in the fielding position. So first pitch from House, and it's 3 unassisted. So that's going to be Luis Garcia Jr. after House grounded out to first base, unassisted. Oh, sorry. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball, foul, and it'll be 0-2. The Nationals now trailing 3-0, but that catch was amazing. Good job to him. Of course, we have the Braves and Giants game that we'll check up on. And I'll be redirecting you over to the Dixon Way. So be 0-2 with 1 out. Lodolo into the line. The pitch to Garcia. Swinging a ground ball. And it's going to be into center field. And Garcia's headed for second. But he is in there on the second base. Garcia hustled for that one. We'll see what they call it. He hit a ground ball up the middle. So it was just an easy ground ball up the middle, shallow. And Garcia sprinted for second. So, big double by Garcia. Good job by him. He just kept sprinting and made it all the way into second. That was really shallow. And Garcia hustled because they were playing back on him. Garcia dove in a second and made it in. Great job by Garcia. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning here. So that play was easily safe. Now there's a runner on second for Drew Millis, who's 0 for 2. Garcia stands on second. I think they're challenging it. The Reds challenged the play. He looks safe. I think he looks safe. Apple Jacks, like the cereal, little, yeah. Yeah, we're going to go over to the Dixon Way after this. He calls Braves baseball. So, that play, he was safe. I don't know why they're challenging it. He's safe. 85 views. Pretty good stream today. It's a long challenge. Looks like he's safe to me. And I seem like I'm usually right. Yeah, Braves are live, and then PAS is live, but I'm going to send you over to the Dixon Way just say not PS, that District Nation sent you. I'll be over there after you as well. So Riley Adams is going to pinch hit for Drew Mills here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Maybe a chance at a home run. Maybe try to get him hitting. It's a righty facing Lodolo. 2 arms in the bullpen now. Mole and Santillan are in the bullpen for the Reds here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 3-0 game, but the tying run is on deck now, with Adams up to the plate and Garcia on second. The call was safe, so there's 1 out and a runner on second. Lodolo sets. Pinch hitter Adams, first pitch. Called strike 1. Bad call, and it'll be an 0-1 count. Lodolo sets. He fires to Adams. Low and outside, ball 1. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Outside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-1 count. Two-one count. Adams, the pinch hitter for Millis. Lodolo sets. Here's the pitch to Adams. Called strike 2. Right in there. It'll be a 2-2 count. Jacob Young's on deck. Jacob Young had that big hit back in that big catch back in the top of the 8th. Just the 2-2 Adams. High, ball 3. It's going to be a 3-2 count. Well, the Curly W transformed into straight L's today, sadly. Well, I mean, it's not over yet. Still the bottom of the 8th inning. We got 1 more inning to play after this. You never know. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. So that's a second out of the inning. How many strikeouts? He has 8 strikeouts now. Over 7 2/3. This is going to be Jacob Young now, who does have a great catch in this game already. First pitch to Young. Swinging a ground ball off his leg, foul, so it'll be 0-1. Jacob Young's 0 for 2. He has a 249 average. No home runs yet. We have 88 views. Let's get to 90. Let's get 2 more views in and get to 90. And we have 10 people in right now. Nice. Thanks to everyone who's here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hang out in the chat. We're going to fly ball foul. It'll be 0-2. We have our mod, Chomas, and Rhino was here earlier. Surprised we hit 88, though. We've had a very successful stream today. I'm proud of that. I'm actually pretty happy that I had this. Everyone hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the game. Lodolo, come set. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball. This one's going to be at the second baseman, Lux, and he'll fire it over to first, and that'll end the 8th inning. 1 hit for the Nationals, and they leave a man as we go to the top of the 9th inning. It is Reds 3, Nationals nothing. So we go to the top of the 9th. Getting ready to go in the top of the 9th inning here. It's going to be Andre Lara for the Nationals now. Rutledge is done. after 0.2 innings of work. He gave up 2 runs. They were both earned on 3 hits. He did not walk anybody. He did not get any strikeouts. It's going to be Lara now here for the 9th in this 3-0 game. Lara, a reliable arm. He's going to face Jose Espinal, whose name I've been saying wrong all broadcast. We have officially hit 90 views. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here. This is a record-breaking stream besides the All-Star game. But today was a pretty good stream. We had record-breaking likes, record-breaking views, a great day. District Nation, one thing to keep in your mind, if you're streaming a Nationals game after a Red Sox game, maybe start it when Fitzy or someone else can redirect to your channel so you get more views. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Nats game. Like, it's not like they're going to change the game so I can get views. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start with the top of the first inning, maybe start a little earlier. Like, it doesn't really matter. I get a good amount of views, not many as I'd want, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. I like just calling games with a few people here, and I mean, views isn't everything I want. Like, I want to bring a good broadcast, a good community. Like, that's what I want. Even if it's not Nats fans, it's baseball fans. Like, I don't want just spammers and, like, people who are just going to say crap about the Nats the entire time, not as a joke, the way, like, you do it as a joke. Like, I'm fine with the way you do it because you're joking, like, calling him Walgreens and saying, like, instead of a curly W, it's a straight L. I just don't want the people who are spamming Nats suck, Nats suck, Nats suck. Like, I don't want that. Lara, come set. Here is the first pitch to Espinal. Swinging a check swing out to left field for a base hit. Easy check swing. Now there's a runner on. Easy check swing, just poked it out to left field for a base knock. Okay, then. But I mean, if someone's going to redirect me, I like that because I'm going to get more views. Like, baseball fans are going to come in. Like, I like you, Chomas. Here's the pitch. This will be 1-0 with no outs in the top of the 9th inning. Looks like their game, the Braves game, is in the end of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, ball 2. I mean, I'm going to redirect people. I know a lot of streamers, like, on the platform, on YouTube. There's a few that know me, like Dixon Way. When you go in there, he's going to say hi to me. Fitzy, I know. PAS, I know. Like, that's the fun part of it. Here's the 1-0 from Lara. Outside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-0 count. Like, I know Fitzy. I know play-by-play with JJ. All those guys. It's fun, like, hanging out with them, calling games along with them, like, stuff like that. And Spaceman who doesn't stream but makes content. That's fun. As Lara comes set. Here is the pitch. Just outside, ball 3. Looks like that's ball 4, actually. They forgot a ball on the screen. So that's a walk for TJ Friedl, the leadoff hitter. We are trying to hit 30 subscribers before preseason. And Lux is going to square to bunt, gets it down the third base line. House grabs it and fires it over to first. The throw is offline into the outfield. So now Espinal is going to score. Friedl over to third. He will stay at third. Friedel's on third and Lux on to second on the reached on air bunt. I get that you'd rather have 20 people in your chat. I get that you'd rather have 20 people on your chat and then act like fools or have 3 people in your chat that are civil and fun. Yeah, I get that you would rather have 20 people in your chat. I mean, I don't care. Civil and fun's fun because, like, we're just talking baseball like you. Like, you're fun. Like, talking, you in the chat, you're chill. Like, that's easy. So we're going to see if they reach him on an air. So it looks like they are going to give him an air. Outside, ball 1. Thank you. Listen to Spaceman. Like, Spaceman knows. The channel will grow. It just, like, it's fine. It just takes, that's what I'm trying to explain to him. He thinks it's going to happen, like, I need to start streaming at different times. It's fine. I'm just going to stream the Nats games. Lara sets. Here's the 1-0. Shooting a ground ball up the middle. Abrams steps on second. He goes to first with it in time for the double play. So on the E5, he scores. So no, that is not an earned run. Note that Espinal is not an earned run. That time it is an earned run. So the 6-3 double play is an earned run. So we'll check. Just keep subbing. Just keep subbing. That's a good way of looking at it, Rhino. That's a good way to look at it. We've been gaining like 2 subscribers a stream anyway. Swinging a fly ball. Deep left field. And that is foul, luckily. Wait, who scored? That is the Reds. I mean, the scoreboard's right up there, so just use that. They're winning 5-0. Espinal scored on the bunt. And then Friedel went to third on that same bunt. And then Friedel scored on the double play. So only one of the runs is earned to Lara. So there's 2 runs scored, only one of them is earned. Looks like Emilio Pajan is up in the bullpen for the Reds. This is actually new. I have 3 people in the chat now. I've had 4 people in the chat throughout the thing. That's cool. Thanks to everyone who's been here today. We have 91 views. A record-breaking stream today. The 0-1 is in the dirt ball 1, so it'll be a 1-1 count. If you're wondering, we have a record number of likes on the stream. A record number of people in the chat. We also have had a record number of views on a Nats game, which is cool. Called strike 2, right in there, 1-2 count. And of course, it does help that we have Big Rhino here telling us just keep subbing, just keep subbing. And of course, you have Spaceman. Everyone loves Spaceman. Okay, yeah, and then I'm always trying to find ways to program channel. The 1-2, swinging a fly ball, foul. So we 1-2 with 2 outs. Lara sets. The pitch to Hayes is in the dirt ball 2 and it'll be a 2-2 count. So looks like the scoreboard just popped up and it'll be a 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Slinging a line drive into left center field. Wood chasing after it. He'll make a catch. 99 cents. I'm going to get that? What do you mean? What do you mean, Chomas? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean, Chomas? You have to explain it a little bit. Oh, it's the ad that's on there. Yeah, I get that. So there's 2 runs in the inning, but only one of them is earned. There's an error on 1 hit, and then they do not leave anybody. Well, they leave Lux, so 1 man left. As we go to the bottom of the 9th inning, the Nationals are needing to score 5 to tie. Cincinnati, so they did not put up a... That was a 2 in the 8th inning. So it's 5 to tie, 6 to win. So we're here. There was a Domino's ad. Who doesn't love Domino's? Domino's is amazing. So as you know, bottom of the 9th inning. After this, we'll be redirecting to the Dixon Way. He is in the top of the 7th inning. His team is losing 6-0. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. And it looks like Lodolo's day might be over. It looks like Lodolo's day is not going to be over. We're going to get going in the bottom of the 9th with Lodolo trying for the complete game. Fitzy dislikes Domino's. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll call out him for that. I'll make sure to, say something to him. Like, you want some Domino's? Tonight I'm probably going to hang out in his stream, so I'm just going to, say in the chat, yo, man, you want some Domino's? And see how he reacts. Bottom of the 9th inning coming up between the Washington Nationals and Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are now losing... Or the Nationals are losing 5-0. They did win the series, though, so not much takes to make. Good game. 96 views. Let's get to 100. I want to get to 100. That'd be so cool on just a random Nats game. Lodolo, 8 innings. First pitch to Abrams. Outside, ball 1. We just need 4 more views. Just 4 more views. And then we're at 100. That'd be so cool. Because this would be even more record-breaking. Next pitch is up the middle. Ellie De La Cruz is right there, and he'll go to first. for the first out of the inning. We're about to get shut out by Nick Lodolo. Thank you to everyone who has been here today. Views total. 100 views total. Which would be really cool. I got 300 during the All-Star game, which was actually kind of cool. But we're at 97 now. Lodolo into the wind. First pitch to Wood. Right in there, called strike one. It'll be an 0-1. As Lodolo going into the wind. The pitch to James Wood. Swinging a sword. Oh my gosh. He got sorted on that pitch. 0-2. This will be 0-2 with 1 out. I'm not really doing much of a post-game show. We're going to head over to the Dixon Way, and I'll check out some other streams. The 0-2. Swinging a grounder. This one is at the second baseman, Lux. He'll fire it over to first. Wood was jogging for the second out of the inning. So the Nationals are down to their last out. I'm going to get the Dixon Way ready now so I can just put it in the chat. I have his stream up and I have my chat up. So as soon as this game is over, putting that in the chat, we'll do our post-game show. Just our quick, 1 minute post-game, and thank everyone for being here. We're at 99 views. Just one more, please. One more view. So it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 3. First pitch, called strike one. Here's a pitch from Lodolo. Ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Let's get to 100. Come on. Just one more view. One more view and I get 100. That'd be so cool. And we hit 101. We hit 101. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here. Pitch to Rosario. Swing a ground ball. Foul. So 101 views on a Nats game. That's pretty good. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Lodolo into the line. No 1-2. Low ball 2, and it'd be a 2-2 count. Rosario hopped up on that one. We had 101 views on a Nats game. Yay, thank you everyone. Thank you, Chomos. You're a big help for that. Lodolo into the line. The 1-2. Swinging a chopper to the second baseman. He will fire it over to first, and Nick Lodolo, complete game, shut us out. 105 pitches. Good game for him. I mean, not much to say about that game. That is the end of the game. Thank you so much for everyone who came in today's stream. Final score: the Reds shut out the Nationals 5-0. They get the win. 5-8-0 for the Reds. For the Nationals, they're 0-4-1. Did we get 4 hit by him? We got 4 hit by him. 0-4-1. Thank you to everyone who came into the stream today. We'll post about this later, but thank you so much to everyone who came today to this 5-0 loss. You hung out with me. Thanks to Chomos. We had, give me a shout out here real quickly. I want to give him a shout out. Thanks to FinsUp90 for being the first person in the chat today. You're a big help. You're very helpful. Thank you so much. So the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to finally put this in the chat. This is the link. Just finally the take I'm going to make right here. Not much you can do about that. Well, no Curly W tonight. We still had fun, right? There's always next game. Thank you so much, Chomos. You hung out. This Friday we're going to stream. Then on Saturday we're streaming again. Then on Sunday we're streaming again. Thank you so much for coming into today's stream, everybody. 5-0 loss. Like he said, goodbye, CO District Nation. Have a great day, Chomos. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I'm going to head over to Dixon Way as well. We're going to hang out there. Have an awesome day, everybody. District Nation stream. We're going to be back on Friday with the Twins, the Nationals. The Nationals are going on the road. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see everyone in the chat again. We got over 100 views on today's stream. 5-0 loss. Even though it was, I'm happy Jacob Young made that make. Great catch. That's going to be my thing of the day. Just remembering the Jacob Young catch. Thank you, everybody.